Hello and welcome to the Herbalife family. So if you're on this training, it is because you are ready to build an Herbalife business. You're ready to make some extra money and help a lot of people. And so we just want to welcome you to getting started on your Herbalife business. This is a big step in the right direction. It's an exciting time. And so congratulations for joining our movement. Congratulations to becoming part of this team. And so real quick, one of the things that's important to understand when getting started is just what this team's mission is. You know, we have a really solid vision as to what we're trying to create as a team and what we're working towards. And so, you know, we really want to show people that there's more to life. There's a lot of people out there that don't know that they could have more. They don't know that they could, you know, really build something beyond their imagination. And in Herbalife, the sky's the limit. You know, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, you can make that possible with this amazing company. And so our mission is just to show people what's possible for themselves, to show people that they can dream again, they can have more than they ever thought they could imagine, that they can, you know, become a little kid again and have dreams and strive for goals and get after something and impact a lot of people with doing so. And so what we want to do is we want to inspire people. We want someone to look at us and say, because of you, I didn't give up. You know, and that's what we love about this team. We love about this business is we're a family. We go out there every day and we just show people, you know, they can get the best results of their life on our products. They can transform their body. They can lose the weight. They can take their body to the next level, and they can also build a business helping others do the same. And I think that that's really incredible. And so who this training is for, so this training is not for customers. This training is for people that are serious about building an Herbalife business and creating a lifestyle that fulfills their goals. Whether you want to work this business part-time or you want to work it full-time, or maybe you're starting out part-time, but maybe you have that vision for yourself to make this your career. That's who this training is for. Those that want to put an extra couple $100 in their pocket a month, or those that want to take it all the way, that's who this is for. So if you're a customer and you're listening to this, we love you so much. Our business thrives off customers, but this training is for the Herbalife distributor who wants to build an Herbalife business. And so questions to ask yourself. This is important, right? You want to know this before we get into, in this training, we're going to get into everything you need to know, the ins and outs of getting off to the right start in your business. But before you get started, you want to know these things. You know, you want to get clear on why did you join? What is it? Maybe you just need to make an extra couple $100. Maybe you just really love the products and you enjoy sharing them with people. Maybe, you know, you have a huge vision for your family. You have a huge vision. Maybe you want to get out of that job. You want to be a stay-at-home mom. You would like to, you know, be a family that, you know, could work from home together, or work together, whatever it is. You know, everybody comes in with a different vision, but whatever it is, you want to get clear on what that vision is. What did you hope to gain? What did you hope to gain with joining Herbalife? So what do you hope to gain? Is it, you know, what we talked about, leaving that job? Is it just having extra money, stop living paycheck to paycheck? And what will success mean to those around you? This is huge to think of, because sometimes we don't realize how many people around us could be impacted by us, you know, just following through, following the plan, doing the work. And it's important, you know, what if you could create that extra income, if you could create that life that you're looking to create, what would that mean for your children? What would that mean for your parents, your spouse? What would that mean for your future kids if you don't have kids yet? You know, what does success look like to those around you? Who is depending on you? And what happens if you don't take this seriously? So this is a really simple business. We're going to share a lot of stuff on this training that's going to get you excited to get into action. But all you got to do is follow the steps. It's so simple that sometimes, you know, it's easy not to follow the steps. And so what happens if you don't? What happens if you don't take it seriously? Does that mean the next 20 years you're going to be, you know, stuck at the same job? Does that mean that maybe circumstances might stay the same? Or maybe you love your job, right? You love your life, but, you know, you don't impact anybody, right? This gives you a vehicle to make an impact, to help people get healthy. You know, so just ask yourself, what happens if you don't take it seriously? What happens if you don't follow the steps? And what is the alternative? That's important, because really, if you look at life, there's not really a plan B, right? If this might be a way out for you. This might be like a thing that, you know, showed you that you could have more. A lot of people give up in life. You know, we just kind of buy into our circumstances and accept that that's how life is. And when you find Herbalife, you get to see an opportunity that you can still have more. And so what is the alternative? You know, do you have something to fall back on if this doesn't work, or if you don't make it work, right? And so we show you how to build that life. So what you just imagine, whatever your goals are, whether it's part-time income, full-time income, whatever it is, we show you how to get what you want, but you just have to follow our system. And this is a system-driven team. So it's really awesome, because everybody on this team that has success has followed the same exact steps that we're going to share on this video tonight. And so who do you want to become? You know, there might be someone that you know that's very successful, or someone that you know that you aspire to be like, right? Maybe they have a good attitude. Maybe they have freedom. They travel the world. You know, what is it? Who do you want to be for the world, and who do you want to become? Because whoever you're thinking of right now, whatever you have in your mind right now is totally possible. And Herbalife and this team will show you how to do that. And so the system overview. So we're a system-driven team, and we're going to go over our system. And so we're going to go over how to get started, how to get and take care of customers, how to show people the opportunity of their Herbalife business, what not to do, and how to create and sustain momentum inside of your Herbalife business. And so getting started. So this is important, right? Because the steps you're following right now are the same exact steps when you get somebody who wants to build an Herbalife business that you're going to have them follow. And so you never have to do anything different. You don't have to know a lot, right? You just plug them into the system. And so when you get started, or when you get someone else started, you want to make sure they're added to the team page. And so you want to make sure you've been added to your team page. If you haven't been, get with your sponsor and make sure you get on that team page. And then you want to send them to the website. So it's teamsuccesshub.com. And on that website, there's this video in the front, and you're going to show them the video. They need to watch the video, and they need to follow all the steps under the video, which is the same thing you're going to do after this video. There's a list of steps that we're going to cover in this video, and then you want to go follow them and make sure you take care of all those steps, because once you're done with those steps, you are ready to build an Herbalife business. And then you want to make sure you set up a follow-up time with your team member, right? And so you want to make sure you have a follow-up time scheduled with your sponsor. If you didn't get a follow-up time, make sure you text them right now and say, I'm watching the Fast Start training. When's the time we can go over everything I'm going to learn right now? Because that's crucial, right? You're going to learn a lot, and then you want to go over it with your sponsor, have that follow-up time, get any questions answered. And then you want to let them know the upcoming events. So what I always say is find out the upcoming events for the next 90 days, pull out your calendar, schedule them right now so you get clear if you have to ask off of work, if you have to make arrangements with the kids, because events are the lifeline of this business. That is how you build a business, event to event. And so these are the things you want to do. You can take a picture of this, and also when you get someone started, because you will start to build a team, you want to make sure they're following these exact steps too. And so let's cover the steps very quick. And so this is the team page. So this is the steps that are located under this video. And so you're just going to go through the steps and complete each one. And it's 9 simple steps. You're just going to complete all the steps. And we're going to go over a little bit on what each step means, just so you're clear on why you're doing it. And so step number 1 is creating a list of 100 people using the memory jogger. Now, when you get started in your Herbalife business, we always say, start with who you know. That doesn't mean we're not going to teach you how to get business from other places, but you know a lot of people, and a lot of times we can think we don't know anybody, and that's not really true. And so the power of the memory jogger is it helps you really brainstorm and get on paper all the people you know in different places, because sometimes we forget, right? We don't always know we don't always know that we actually do know a lot of people. And so one of the games we always say to play is pretend you're going to get paid $1,000 per person that you get on that list, right? If you were making a list and someone was going to give you $1,000 per name you could get on a list, you would go through your Facebook friends, you would go through your cell phone, you would start remembering people from kindergarten, right? From preschool, just to get that money. And so it's the same thing in Herbalife. You might not actually be getting paid $1,000 per person, but every person you know, it's an opportunity to show them the products, right? To introduce the products. Now, the next thing you not want to do on this list when creating this list is you don't want to prejudge. You don't want to say, well, Sally is already has abs, or I think she's already doing something, or something like that, because that sometimes holds us back too. You really don't know who would want this or who wouldn't. And so just make your list without having prejudgment in your mind of who wants it, who doesn't want it. You're not thinking about, Herbalife or how you're going to approach them. All you're doing is making a list. That's all you're doing. And so play that game. You're going to get paid $1,000 per person. Okay, number 2, be added to your team Facebook page. Now, this is really important. You get added to your team Facebook page. Also, if you get a new person in your business, add them as well. Now, if you've already been added, which you've more than likely have been, I'm sure they shouted you out and welcomed you to the team, and everybody, shouted you out and congratulated you. And I'm sure that felt nice, right? I'm sure that felt really, really good. And so it's important to, continue the culture of that. People love recognition. That's a great way to be introduced to the team. And so if you haven't been added, make sure you ask your sponsor to get you added to that, and then you'll probably get shouted out and welcome to the team, and you'll get to kind of see, all the different faces, all the different people that are on your team, and it makes it really fun. And so it's really important, because this is how you're going to be updated on things going on inside of Herbalife. You're going to be connected to your upline, sidelines, other people on the team. This is where you build relationships. This is where you can go and ask questions. This is where you get, daily motivation, or you can share what's going on in your business. And so you really want to be added to this page and participate in the page, like other people's posts, be a team player, because that just creates the energy and the culture. And so when we're building teams, right, other people see what we're a part of, and they're excited to be on that team. And so get added to your team page, and then make sure you always plug other people into that as well. Okay, number 3, set up your payment processor. If you go on step 3, you can click the links, and they're going to show you how to get set up for business, and then you can start collecting money after that, right? You're in business. You can start taking payments, and so that feels good when if someone wants the Herbalife products, you are ready to sell them the products. You're ready to get them going. The next thing is you want to set up your Go Herbalife account and your loyal customer program. So on step 4, you'll be able to find how to do that. Now, this is important because Go Herbalife account is going to be your website. Now, that's going to be how you make your sales. You're going to have your own website. And so if you meet someone and they want to get started on the products, you're just going to place their order through your Go Herbalife account, and you're going to drop ship the products to their address. And there you go. Now they have their products being shipped to them. Your profit will be put in your PayPal account, and you're ready, right? You are ready to go. You got that new customer, you have all their info, and it's done through your Go Herbalife account. And so in Herbalife, we get paid from customers that are receipted. And so every customer has to go through the Herbalife system that they're a receipted customer, and that we have their name, their address, their email, and their phone number. And when you do it through the Go Herbalife account, it gets automatically receipted. And so it's just a really simple way for you to track your business. And that's what we love about Herbalife, is they make it a real business, right? They track We track everything, and that's how real businesses operate. And so also you want to get the loyal customer program set up, because you are going to be able to make your customers have so much fun. If you're listening to this and you started as a customer, I'm sure you really enjoyed the customer loyalty program. They can win gifts, they can win points, and also, it has them build that relationship with you, right? It puts them in the system that they are your customer, and you get to really harness that relationship and take care of them and give them incentives to keep getting different products and to keep ordering from you. And so it really protects that distributor customer relationship. So get that set up. And then once you get your website set up, you're ready to start sending people to your website. You're ready to start telling more people about what it is you do. And so it really just is important to have that set up as soon as possible, right after this video. Okay, so step number 5, download and set up the Herbalife POS app. This goes back into how amazing we are, that we really track business. We track everything. We track our customers. Every customer is attached with a receipt. And so you want to download the Herbalife POS app. And on step number 5, you can learn how to do that. You want to get set up. And that's if they don't go through your Go Herbalife account, you want to make sure you're running your sales through there. Like if someone pays with cash, or if they pay with cash or they pay with a check, you still want to put them in, receipt the sale through the POS system, take their payment, and have it documented in there. Step 6, so you're going to print out your distributor book. Now this book is going to be what really breaks down your business for you. This book is so important. And so once you print it out, at that follow-up appointment, you want to make sure you go over your distributor book. So it's important to understand how it works. So you're going to set up a time to go over it with your sponsor at that follow-up appointment. And this is how you're going to track your customers. This is how you're going to track who's bringing you referrals, because customers that bring you referrals are usually going to be your next distributors, right? That's where you start to see potential distributors, and that's how you start to build your team. This book breaks it all down for you. So you can just plug people in where they go and start to get them, working through the wheel and becoming, Herbalife distributors. You start building your team, all because you're able to track who's bringing you referrals, who's customers, how long have they been on the products. And so it's the most amazing book ever, and it's what's going to really drive your business. So step number 7, launching your business. Now this is really important. And so if you were opening up a pizza store, or or a nail salon, or any type of business, you would have a grand opening party, right? You would have all your friends and family come out and support you and come check out what it is you do. Well, Herbalife is no different than any other business, and so it's important to have that business launch. You don't want to just start your business, you want to launch your business. And you do that with a grand opening party. If you don't really need this, we have lots of tools. Your sponsor will get you set up with how to do that. It's really simple, but you can, if your sponsor's in your town and they're not busy, maybe they can go by and support you or whatever, but you just want to get all your people there. This is where you are going to share before and afters. You're going to announce to all of them that you're in business. You're going to give them samples, and you're going to share what it is you're doing. And this is how you get a lot of customers, right? This is how most people get their business launched. This is where you open the door to let them know, I'm looking for referrals. I'm really serious about this, and this is what we can do for you. This is how we can help you get healthy. And so you want to, at your follow-up appointment, give your sponsor the date of your business launch party, because a lot of people sometimes they'll hold this off, or they start going around to their family and friends and trying to see when everybody's available. And the cool thing about this is you can do multiple launch parties, right? And so you just want to set a date. Whoever can come, and then if you miss a lot of people, you can have another one, right, the next weekend, and you can just keep doing them. But it's important to just get a date set. Don't overthink the date. Just set a date in the next, I always say in the next 7 days, 10 days, have that date locked in and get people there. This is something you can start right away, and the quicker The faster that you make this happen, the faster you really start your Herbalife career, your Herbalife business, and you start putting money in your pocket and helping people. Okay, so the goal of the business launch. So we talked about this a little bit, but it's just to bring awareness to your center of influence that you're in business. It's going to get them tasting the product and see how great they feel, and it's going to create a customer base with you that will continue to build, right? So they're going to start bringing you referrals. It lets them know you're in business and you put money in your pocket. So you can learn more about how to do that. So on all the tabs on this website, we have training on every part of Herbalife. And so if there's anything you're interested in, anything you want to know, you can watch a training on how to do that. But if you go to Shake and Spa Party, you're going to learn there how to really run an effective business launch, how to sample the products, everything you need to be effective in that business launch, in that grand opening. Okay, we also have our marketing plan. It's really important to understand your marketing plan. And so you want to know your next step, right? You want to know where you're going. You want to know the plan. You don't just get started and then, you don't have a plan. There's a marketing plan, and each step you make more money. Each step shows how many people you're helping. Each step is important. And so it's important to know your next step and have a goal and a plan of how you're going to get there. And so you want to print out and fill out your goal sheet. Go over it with your sponsor at that follow-up appointment. Now, this is really important because your sponsor can only support you if they know what it is you are trying to accomplish in your business, because everybody comes in with different goals. So you want to get clear on what your goals are, what your mission is in this business, what you're trying to accomplish, and go over it with your sponsor so you can have the support that you need. Get your business rocking by getting customers. This is step number 9. So this is where it's going to break down our distributor action plan. So right now in your first month, you want to have a goal of just getting 5 to 7 customers, right? And the truth is if you're following all these steps and doing the things that we're telling you, you probably can get more than 5 to 7, but you want to make sure your minimum is 5 to 7 customers this month. And so in your in step 9, you'll be able to see the distributor action plan and how to do that, and you just follow the plan. You just get your business rocking by getting customers. That's how you start, right? You get customers and you create product lovers. Now, it's important when you get a customer, you're going to add them to the client page. And so I'm sure you're already on the client page, you're on the customer page. So it's a Facebook page for customers. Now you want to get with your sponsor and make sure you know where that page is. If you don't, but I'm pretty sure you do. But if you don't, you want to make sure you know where that page is, because it's the same camaraderie that we create for customers, right? This is where they're going to get daily tips. This is where they're going to get information about products. Also, though, you got to still build the relationships with your customers. You got to do proper follow-up, and we show you how to do that. Another thing with getting customers is we say it's really simple in Herbalife. You just use your products. You wear your button, the button that you got in your distributor pack, and you just talk to people. It's a really simple process. You just do that every single day. You just share with different people, what it is you do. A lot of people are going to ask you when they see your button, but you want to be focused on always filling that pipeline with new customers, new product lovers. And a good mentality to have is, I just want to change people's lives with these products. I want to get somebody a new result. I want to have a book full of before and after pictures, and they were all my clients. I coached all of them to transform their body and to feel better about themselves. How cool is that, right? And so you want to go to step number 9 so you can understand the distributor action plan in detail and get your business going with that business launch. Look at those tabs that we showed you and understand different operations that you can do to build your business. We have a big menu. And so you want to pick the menu that works for you, right? We always say pick 3 operations and have them going. So you could do a weight loss challenge. You could run a fit camp. You could have a goal to have a nutrition club. There's a lot of ways to get these products in people's mouth and to build a solid, strong, successful Herbalife business. And so you want to start dabbling with some of those ways and finding out, which operations work best for you. And the more operations you do, the more customers you get, the more money you make, the more fun you have, and the more people you impact. So also a lot of people, they want to know more about the product. So if you're listening, you probably know what you've used, but you don't know everything. Now, if you want to know more about the products, I always say you sell what you use, but there's a product training that right there in the tab, where it's going to show you, it's full product training. It's going to walk you through the catalog, and you can get trained on every single product that we have, so you just have a little more knowledge about it. And then there's customer care follow-up under there. So it's going to show you how to follow up with your customers. And then we have the Use Where Talk tab, which is what I just talked about, but it just goes into more depth of how to do that. And so if you want to know more on the products, you can go there. Also, I would just get the customers, and then you can do the customer care follow-up. And so because then you can know, how do I take care of them? And also you can also follow what's been done with you. If you have a strong relationship with your coach and they really took care of you, you want to take care of your people the same way. But that's where you're going to learn how to take care of your customers. There's a snack list and different stuff that you can give out to your customers. And then the Use Where Talk shows you how to get more customers. Okay, a few things to know. You want to use your back office. The back office is important. We have myherbalife.com. That's your back office, right? In your back office, you're going to find out about events, promotions. There's a resource center. And also Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn. You want to listen to them, right? Mark Hughes is the founder of our company, and Jim Rohn will be a mentor to you. He will be very crucial to your success in Herbalife. Both these guys are amazing. They're pivotal for your success, right? It's crucial that you know them. And what's so great is I always say, make it a goal to start off every morning with at least 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you can fit in. Listen to them while you're in your car, because they will show you the ins and outs of Herbalife. They will show you what it really takes. They're so motivational. They make you want to take over the world. And so you really want to get your brain listening to them, because it will change your life. It'll change how you show up, and it will dictate your success. And so then we got the Herbalife phone number. And so you want to know this number in case you need everything. In case you need anything, you want to know this number. And so 1-866-866-4744. Now, this is the number you're going to call if you want to know how many points you have, if you want to know if you're on track for a qualification. There's a lot of things that your sponsor is going to be great at, but the best thing that you can learn in your Herbalife business is independence and to search for answers on your own. Now, that doesn't mean you can't go to your sponsor, but just have this number on hand. And if, maybe you can ask them, and if it's not clear, you can go to your sponsor next. Or sometimes your sponsor is not always going to have the best answer. It's stuff that only corporate knows how to handle and take care of. And so you want to know this number. You want to be able to search for answers. And so 1-866-866-4744. Now, we also have the marketing plan, right? And we talked about going to that marketing plan training, learning the marketing plan. But you want to know your next steps. So it's just important to know that, if you're just getting started and you're at the 25%, your next step is to find 3 to 5 customers. But like I said, it's really 5 to 7, right? That's the goal. But your next step to hit senior consultant, if you went after that 5 to 7, you would be a senior consultant. That would get you 35%. Now, that's 500 volume points to get to that senior consultant level. And it's 3 to 5 receipted customers, right? Customers that went through your Go Herbalife or went through the POS. Now, 42%, if you want to raise your profit, you're going to focus on getting 8 to 10 customers this month, 8 to 10 people. You can do that with a business launch. You can do that by going through that memory jogger list and with talking to people. 8 to 10 receipted customers, accumulating 2,500 volume points. You have 1 to 6 months, but I always say, you can do it as fast as you want to do it. When you look at each level and you see how many customers it takes to get there, you don't have to wait the whole qualification period. You can go get 8 to 10 customers now, right? And so get in the game. Focus on getting the amount of customers you need to hit the level that you're going for. Now, supervisor, this is the level that, this is the level where you really get in the game. This is the level where you really start building a business. And so this is approximately 25 receipted customers, and it's accumulating 4,000 volume points, receipted volume points through a period of 1 to 12 months. And so if you know, you don't got to look at the months, right? You just got to look at, I need 25 people on these products, give or take, to get me to that 50%. And that 50% is the name of the game. That's where you can really get started, building a serious Herbalife business. And so it's important to understand that's where you get the 7 streams of income. And so we always say in Herbalife, successful people always have multiple streams of income. They're never dependent on one. And with Herbalife, when you hit supervisor, it opens up the door to 7. And so you got your retail at 50%. You have your wholesale. You can start building residual income. Once you get to the top achievers in business, now you're getting bonuses on top of your retail, wholesale royalties. We have paid vacations every year for those that qualify. Right? They send you on a vacation. And then we have the Marquez 1% bonus, which Herbalife pays out 1% of our sales to the top 1% of the company every March. It's really incredible. And then they have random promotions. They're always looking for ways to help us win, ways to reward us, ways to give back to us. And so you tap into this once you hit that supervisor level. And so you want to know it's approximately 25 customers to get here. And this is the goal. This is where you want to get to. This is what the focus is. Okay, so people who quit. Just real quick so you know, people who quit, the people that don't make it in this business, it's usually just because of these things. They don't use the products. They don't go to the events. The events mean everything in this business. They don't plug in. They're not at the training. We have weekly trainings. We have monthly trainings, and we have quarterly trainings. And if they don't plug in, they're not going to last long. And they don't believe it can work. And so it's just important to remember this, because if you want this to work, if you want to win in this business, if you are really, really, really focused on creating something different for yourself and really taking this business to the next level, you got to use the products, you got to go to the events, and you have to believe it can work. Now, life is going to happen sometimes, when it happens to all of us. You just want to ask yourself, has someone in a worse situation made it happen? There's been people in this company that were homeless when they found Herbalife, people that slept in their car, people in the worst situations that you couldn't even imagine, and they made it happen. And so whatever your situation is, just ask yourself, did someone in a worse situation make it happen? And the answer will probably be yes. And so why not you? Now, your next step, you want to go to the next event. You find that at herbalifeevents.com. At herbalifeevents.com is where you're going to find all your quarterly events. So we meet every 3 months. And so you want to find your city or your surrounding area and get up to that event. And then we have a monthly success training seminar, which is once a month. It's there'll be one in your local area. And so you just want to make a post on your team page or ask your sponsor how to find your local success training seminar so you can get plugged into that, and make sure you schedule out the next 3 months so you know what weekend these events fall on, so you can make sure you ask off work. If you need to ask off work, you get a babysitter, whatever it is you need to do, but you want to make sure you're there, because the events are where it happens. The events are where you see the big pictures. And the events, they start with you, but they're not always for you. You're going to go to the event. You're going to get jacked up. It's going to be life-changing. But they're also so you can bring people. They're so you can invite your customers to come check out the event with you, to come see and learn more about Herbalife with you. And so you want to make it clear that it starts with you, but they're for you to use to build your Herbalife business. And it's at these events. If you don't attend these events, you don't really ever truly understand the bigger vision of Herbalife, the mission that we're really on, the amounts of lives that we're changing. I mean, we are changing lives left and right. You get to hear the stories. You get to see the people. They're so much fun. And so you want to go, but you never want to go alone, right? You want to make sure you invite a customer, that you're always trying to get people in the seats, because that's how you will open up people's eyes. That's how you will build a big team. And that's how that's how people, your customers, will see the bigger vision of what you're a part of. And so you want to make sure you get the next 90 days of events scheduled in. We also have weekly Zoom trainings that you also want to ask your sponsor about that information. And you'll also find out about that on your team page. That's why it's so important to be on that team page. Okay, so our system, just to run through it really quick before closing, our system, you follow the steps on teamsuccesshub.com. Follow steps 1 through 9 located under this video. Those are the steps on this screen. You can take a screenshot just so you understand. These are always going to be the steps for anybody that joins the business. Then you want to attend all trainings and events, and then all you have to do is teach your people to teach this system. That's all you do over and over and over again. That's how you create success. That's how you build an Herbalife business. And so join our movement. You know, this is some of us that are impacting lots of lives in different communities all around the country, all around the world. And so don't ever forget, you know, we're doing this to inspire people. We want someone to look at me and say, because of you, I didn't give up. And that's what we're doing. And you can join us in that movement. Welcome to our movement. Welcome to our family. And all you got to do is follow the system, follow the steps, and you are ready to go. You're building that Herbalife business. And so congratulations to you. Follow the steps, and we look forward to seeing the Herbalife business that you create and being a part of the impact that you're going to make inside of your community.